student. I Purnima welcome you to my class, and we were doing determiners, children. In my previous video, I already told you what is a determiner, how many types of determiner, and we have discussed first determiner, that was article. Okay, but once again, before revising the other parts of the determiner, I would like to revise once again with you what is a determiner, how many types of determiners were there, and of course, children, I will be telling you in today's video we will be discussing types of determiner one by one. So first of all, I would like to revise what is a determiner. So as I told you earlier also, determiner is a word which is used before a noun to indicate which things or people we are talking about. So it is a word which we use before the noun to indicate which things or people we are talking about. Okay, like he is a good boy. So this is a word which is used before the noun or adjective. And if the adjective is before noun, then we use the determiner before adjective. Like he is a good boy. Okay, this is the sentence. So determiner is a word which is used with noun. Boy is noun. Adjective is coming before noun. So this is a determiner. Okay, this is a determiner. So what is a determiner? Determiner is a word before noun to indicate which thing or people we are talking about. The word. Okay, and like children here, the boy you met is my friend. So here boy is a noun and the is a determiner. This novel is very interesting. So here novel is a noun and this is determiner. I have some information about the accident. Information is a noun and some is a determiner in this sentence. There were many people at the station. So people are noun and many is a determiner here. So children, once again I repeat, determiner is a word which is used before a noun and it indicates the things or the people we are talking about. Okay, so what it indicates, it tells us, it indicates about the people or the things which we are talking about. So this is a determiner. Then children, I told you kinds of determiners. So children, I told you there were 8 types of determiners are there. First is articles. Okay, articles we have discussed. Okay, then demonstrative determiner. Okay, demonstrative, possessive, ordinals. Cardinals. Okay, cardinal is also known as a numerical numeral determiner. Then quantifier. Then distributive determiner. Finally, integrative determiner. Okay, so these are the 8 types of determiner which I have written on the board. What is the first one? First one is article, demonstrative determiner, third is possessive determiner, fourth is ordinal, fifth is cardinal, then quantifiers, then distributive, and then integrative determinants are there. Okay, so there are 8 types of determinants are there. So children, I explained you about the 8 types of determinants just now. I told what are they. Once again I revise. They are article, they are demonstrative determiner, they are possessive determiners, okay, they are ordinals, cardinals, quantifier, distributive and integrative determiners. Okay, children, I have already told you about article. Okay, there are 2 types of article which we have discussed in my previous video. Okay, articles are of 2 types. First is articles. First is indefinite article. That is a and definite article. That is the. So these are 2 types of articles are there which we are going to discuss. Alright, there are 2 types of article which we have already discussed, the uses of a and n and then the uses of the. So now children, I am going to discuss today the second type of article, that is demonstrative article. Okay, so what are the which is the second type of article? It is the demonstrative article. So we are this was the first one and this is the second one which I am going to demonstrative article. Okay, for example, this, that, these, those, they are the demonstrative articles. Okay, this, that, these, those, they are the demonstrative article. Okay, so children, first of all, what is a demonstrative article, which I would like to tell to you. Demonstrative, demonstrative determiner, not article, I'm sorry. So the demonstrative determiners are used to talk about person or thing that had already been mentioned. So what is a children demonstrative determiner? First of all, demonstrative determiners are this, these, that, those. Okay, this, that, these, those, they are demonstrative determiners and they are used to talk about persons or things which had already been mentioned, Okay, so that is a distributive determiner. Now this and that refer to things that are near and can be seen. This and that refer to the things that are near and can be seen. That and those are used to refer to the things that are at distance but can be seen. So this and these. Okay, first of all, you should know what is the uses of this and these and how to be used. So this and these refer to the things. Okay, this and these refer to the things that are near. This we refer to singular thing and it is near to us, that can be seen. And these indicate to plural things. It refer to the things that are near and that can be seen. Okay, then that is also used for plural, but it is used for the thing which is far away from us and which can be seen. Those are used with plurals, okay, which is far away and which can be seen. Like we lived in this house for 4 years. We lived in this house. The singular house is there and that house can be seen. We lived in this house for 4 years. She brought these books. So these are the things which are near to us and it is used with plurals. She bought these books. I met her this week. Okay, I met her this week. And this we. Okay. So once again I repeat, this and that is used for singular noun and this and those for plural noun. Okay. Like, can you lift that box? Would you like to buy these books? These boys have done their work. I have already met that man. Okay. So children, this is a demonstrative determiner. And as you know, what is the meaning of demonstrative? Children, demonstrative means what? Which we demonstrate, which we indicate. So that is a demonstrative determiner. Okay. So now children, so student, our third children determiner is possessive. Now what is the meaning of possessive determiner? Student, first of all, possessive is a word which means to owe something, to have something. So our third determiner is possessive determiner. Possessive determiner. Okay. Possessive means children to have something, to owe something, that is possessive. Okay. Like it is his pen. So children, pen is a noun and his, it is his pen, his is possessive word, which is it is used as a possessive word. So children, some of the possessive word is my, our, own. Okay, my, our, own. All right, his, her, its, theirs. Okay, so my, it is my book. All right, our, it is used with plural. This is our school. With lot of people we use our. Your, this is your book. Okay, his is used with masculine gender and her is used with feminine gender. It is her, what to say, her room, or it is his room. If it is a boy, we will say it is his room, and if it is a girl, we will say it is her room. Its is for the non-living thing, or for the animal generally we use its, and then their. Okay, so children, these are the possessive determiners, and which is used to show their possession. It is used to show their possession. Okay, this is a possessive determiner. Now he is my uncle. So here children, my is a possessive determiner and uncle is a noun. Our neighbor is a rich man. That means our neighbor. It is not my neighbor, it is the neighbor of the whole family. Our neighbor. Your daughter is beautiful. Your daughter is beautiful. Your is a possessive determiner here. What is her age? Her is a what is her age? Her is a possessive determiner. What is his name? Okay, his is a possessive determiner. Do you know its value? Its is a possessive determiner. Their house is very big, so there is a possessive determiner. So what is a children? Possessive determiner are used to show the possession or the things which you have. Then children, ordinals. Okay, first, second, next, last is the ordinal, or the ordinal, some of the ordinals determiners. So ordinals, the fourth is ordinals. First, second. Okay, these are some of the ordinal word. Then we can have next, last. This is also ordinal. So children, these are ordinals. Okay, but 1, 2, 3, 4 is cardinal. Remember this. There is a difference between ordinal and there is a difference between cardinal. Okay, so the ordinal show what position something has in a series. So children, what does ordinal shows? What position does something has in a series? Like he is the first boy who has joined this school. He is the first boy who has joined this school. Okay, so what does ordinal tell? Ordinal tell children what position something or somebody has in a series. I shall meet him the next week. Next is here is ordinal. He is the last man to help you. Okay, he is the last man to help you. Then children, cardinals are 1, 2, 3, 100, 50. Okay, these are cardinals. So cardinals are ordinary numbers like 1, 2, 3. They show how many of something there are. Okay, so there were only 10 boys in the science in the bio section. He blamed himself on, he balanced himself on one foot. So one here is showing the number, it is a cardinal. I met 3 young men at the station. So 3 again is showing the number, it is a cardinal. Okay, then children, quantifier, it is a bit tough and I think you should know the use of quantifier. Quantifier is the sixth one. So I've discussed ordinals, I've discussed cardinals, and now the sixth determiner is quantifiers. Okay, so this is the sixth one. Now some, any, much, many. Some, any, much, many, a lot of. Okay, several. So these are some of the quantifiers. Now I would like to tell the use of some of the quantifiers like some and any. So some is generally used in the affirmative sentence and any are used in interrogative and negative sentence. So children, you must remember that some is used with the affirmative and any is used with negative and interrogative sentence. Have you any books on Western music? There is not any sugar in the pot. So any is always used in the negative sentence to make an inquiry, and some is used with the affirmative sentence. Sometimes some is also used in question if it is indicating invitation or request. So sometimes children, some also is used in the interrogative sentence if it is indicating request or invitation. Okay, then children, we have all and both. All denotes the total of many units together, while both shows the total of 2 units. All is used with both countable and uncountable line. Now children, one of the most important uses of determiner is much and indefinite numeral determiner. It is much and many. Many show number and is used in interrogative and negative sentence. So many shows number, it is used in interrogative and negative sentence. Okay, so like how many chairs you are having. Okay, then many is used as a subject or part of the subject. Many have been respected and admired. Many of us went to see the famous actor. Then children, there are certain phrases and expressions are there like a good many, a great many, so many, too many, how many, and as many. Okay, so this is the use of many. And then children, we use much. Okay, uh, much again it is used with quantity. uh, okay, it is used with quantity. Then children, some of the quantifiers which are very important are little and few. Little means not much, hardly any. Few means not many, hardly many. Little means not much, hardly many. Few means hardly any. Okay, there is a little water in the pot. There is hardly any. Okay, he had little money, hardly any. Then children, a little and a few makes a positive sense. A little means some quantity though not much, while a few indicate a certain number though not many. I shall return this money in a few days. Some money. Then children, the other is the little, the few. It implied two statements, one negative and the other affirmative. So children, the little means not much but all of that you are having. Like she wasted the little money she had. That means she was not having much money, she was not having enough money, but whatever money she had, she wasted it. We lost a little hope of her recovery. Whatever the hope they had, whatever, very less hope was there, but whatever they hope they had, they lost it. Okay, so children, this is there. Okay, and I hope children, now still it is not completed today. So in my next video I will be explaining, and with this I conclude my video today. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. So student, I was telling you the difference between much and many. Okay, many is used with plural number, while and takes okay, sometimes it takes a singular number of it also. Okay, now few is opposite of many and less is the opposite of much. Now you should know what is the difference between few and less and several. So few is the opposite of many and less is the opposite of much. Okay, much is used for quantity and many is used for number. Few denotes number while less denotes quantity. Several means more than two but not many. Several means more than two but not many. Okay, okay. Now children, I told you. Now children, there are three words are there. I think you should know the meaning of those three words. They are very important. So first is little, second is a little, and third is the little. Two things you have to remember. Little, a little, and the little. Then few, a few, and the few. Okay, few is, so we will start with little. So little and few means practically nothing. So first of all children, I am comparing this to little and few. It means hardly any, that means nil. Okay, practically, it means practically nothing. Little is used with singular countable noun and few is used with plural countable noun. So this is very important children, this point is very important. Little is used with singular countable noun and few is used with plural countable noun. Okay, there is a little water. Little is used with singular countable noun while few is used with plural countable noun. So there is little water in the pot, it means hardly any water in the pot. There are few buses running, that means hardly any buses are running today. He had little money, that means his money, very less money, hardly any money. In fact, nil, no money, almost no money except maybe some coins, 1 or 2 rupees, that's all. Then I have few friends, very less friend, hardly any friend. There was little hope of her recovery. Now children, the next we will take a little and a few. So a little and a few makes a positive sense. A little means some quantity though not much, while a few indicates a certain number though not much. Okay, a little means some quantity though not much, and few indicates a certain number though not much. Like I shall return the money in a few days. I shall return the money in a few days. That means within few days. With a very small number, it will take 1 or 2 days to return the money. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. That means children, he is having not much knowledge, some knowledge is having. She has a little money left, some very small amount money left. He has a few books of his own. That means he has only some book of his own. Now we will take the third group, the little and the few. The little and the few, children, it implies two statements, one negative and other affirmative. So the little, that means children, it is used in both in the negative and in the affirmative sentence. So children, the little and the few imply two statements, one negative and the other is affirmative. And children, it means, that means very less. She wasted the little money she had. That means whatever money was there with her, it was very less money and she wasted it. We lost the little hope of her recovery. Whatever hope was there with them, it was little, but then very little hope was there, and that also was lost. I've read the few books. That means very less book. She spent the few rupees her mother gave her. Now, each and every. Each is used for two or more person, while every is used for more than two persons or thing. So each is used for two or more person, every is used for more than two person or thing. Other, okay. So each student has a book of his own. Each person must take his turn. I play hockey. Then children, every is there. Other and there. Other means any one of the two. Neither means not any of the two. Either book will do. I have two pens. You may have either. Take either road, whichever you prefer. Neither statement is true. Neither party was willing to quit. Okay. So these are some of the few quantifiers, determiners which will come under the category of quantifiers. Okay. So now children, we will discuss distributive, each, every, other, neither, which we have done right now. Okay. And children, last is interrogative. Now first we will discuss distributive. Okay. Distributive is, so children, we have already I've discussed about the uses of children, each and every, either and neither. Once again, I will be telling you the use of each and every and either and neither. So each is used for two or more persons. Okay. And every is used for more than two persons or things. Each is used for two or more persons. Every is used for more than two persons or thing. And children, like each student has a book of his own. Each person must take his turn. Then children, I play hockey every day. Okay, so every is used for more than two person or thing. So day, every day, that is more than 2 days. India expects every citizen to do his best, more than two citizens. That means every man. Now children, we use either means any one of the two. If two things are there, you have to use either with only one things. Okay, and neither means not any one of the two. So either you can write it. Either means any one of the two. Neither means not any one of the two. Okay, like I have two pens. You may have either. Take either road, whichever you prefer. Neither statement is true. Neither party was willing to quit. So children, this is either or. neither. And children, one more this thing we are having, the last we are going to do is so just now we have I've told you about distributive determiner. That means each and every, either and neither. Okay, now I will be telling you about children interrogative. Okay, so let me write on the board what is interrogative determiners. Let me write it and you can note it down. Interrogative determiner. This is the last determiner, 8 point. In interrogative determiner will start with WH words like or how much or how many. Okay, like what, which, whose, how much, how many, etc. Okay, how much, how many, etc. So like children, what subjects are you studying? Which color do you like the most? Whose house is this? Where do you live? Okay, and imagine children, after this we are having, after determiner we always will have noun. Like you can see, whose house is this? So whose is distributive determiner and house is what? House is noun. Which color do you like the most? So color is noun and which is interrogative determiner. What subjects are you studying? How many boys are there in the class? How many is a determiner, interrogative determiner, and boys are the noun. So children, with this I conclude my video of determiner. Do revise it and have a good day. I conclude my video. Thank you and have a nice day.